Pisces, and welcome back, and thank you for joining me once again for your forecast for the week ahead. I'd like to take you down to the first card, which is on my left hand side, is that protector. So it's a week ahead, is protecting what it's like protecting family or protecting what's around you and looking at what you've got and safeguarding everything within the coming week. I see that you've got the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords is bringing you no challenges. So although we're looking after everything and we're protecting everything, whether it's family, situations around, we're also charging around a little bit here. So we've got new things we're diving into, new things that we're doing. So a lot of activity in the coming week. But also if there's a little bit of arguments or situations arise, just don't go charging in, hold back a little bit, and you'll see that the obstacles you come straight through, because challenges are there and situations are rising, but you just need to know you can work through these. And although sometimes you feel hurt and you can be easily hurt, you got a few wounds around there, we can see that. And I always feel that even though you've come through plenty of obstacles in your past, you can still feel a little bit hurt, but you always come through. So I like the card that follows with the Ace of Wands. Now the Ace of Wands is giving you, again, new work or new direction where work is concerned. So although I've got work in my hand and I can see you're a very, very good worker here, because it's bringing lots of opportunities, you've got a lovely card that's celebrating you in the middle there as well. So that is giving you new celebrations, and it's giving you a challenge where work is, but they like it and they're celebrating you. Through that celebration and that recognition of work, we will put the Page of Pentacles, which is bringing you the new money into your hands. So there will be news about finances, but you're down to earth. And again, you like to place that money in because you work hard and very hard for what you earn, but you've got that little bit of nice, like either bonus or something to show some recognition through work that's bringing you a bit more profits in. And that's to be able to spend on what you want to spend it on as well. So that little bit of lavish time coming in. I see you've got a lot of choices though to make. And it's about your decisions and choices, but you can find very difficult to make. So that could be where you want to pull things down and you want to lay things to rest. So whether it's a situation around your work or your family, you've got to make some choices here and look into them deeply, because they can be very difficult at times to knowing what we want to take out, because we've got so many different things where emotions, work, everything up in the air sometimes. But we need to lay that to rest, time out, and a little bit of putting things to bed, because although these choices you're making and new choices that be coming up could be a little bit difficult, you have to choose wisely when the cups is there, because you don't need everything around you, and just need to choose what's beneficial for you right now and leave the rest behind, put all our rest to bed. You've got an opportunity in work, so you can have, as I said already, there's no directions, but it's going to bring you golden opportunities if you take on this road. But that's got to be a choice you decide is worth taking. So although they present themselves there, and the choices are coming up there for you to look at, just make sure you're embarking on this new journey, again, which brings opportunities, is worth going further on with this, because she's making sacrifices. As I'm taking you to the back card there, you made your card, as I picked, is your Hangman. So again, it's about looking at everything from the right angle. Don't let things go upside down or sway you in any different direction than you want to go. So use your reflecting time. And sometimes you can feel like, well, I'm in the midst of things and I don't know if I want to be up or down, but I've got to keep on thinking the right way up. So that's telling you to, you will sort things out, even though as hard as difficult they can be. We need stability around you. And you can handle most things. There's nothing you can't get through or angle. Just know that it just might be a little bit of you feeling a little bit in suspense of a direction in which you want to go right now. So a little bit of a predicament, but you're capable of solving these. So we're looking at things from another angle or someone else's well, a little bit like I would say, not everybody will see things the same, from the same angle or the same direction we will. So just try to have a little bit of balance there and see that things will sort themselves out. You have got, again, the partnership card is coming. So although even that, sometimes we'll take our world inside and have our separate thoughts there. And you know, the world outside of you is very adventurous at the moment, but also reflecting from the inside is about, again, a decision which road you really want to. Taking you forward all the time and moving you forward with the cards, but it's a very difficult choice when you're ending things and wanting to go into new things. So we've got there the inner and the outer reflection once again with the partnership card. You have got the Three of Swords there. So again, it's about the death of something coming to an end. So it could be like your job, even though we've got the partnership card there. So it could be like within, even where partnerships have been together, I don't mean in romance wise, it could be work, that things just need a little bit of sorting out there. But very easily done, because we have got the parade card. So whatever direction this takes you on, you've got your little bit of parade there where you're going forward and you're getting recognised. The Chariot's taking you definitely on journeys, and the journeys coming up, but they're very quick, very fast, and very, very swift journeys you'll go on, and I feel like, again, we've got to keep it in control of where we go and what we want to do, and the direction. But regarding that, I feel like I need to know that you're travelling to, well, holiday, because I see the kind of lavish that stands at the side of you. So we're giving you a little bit of a break first, to note that you want to, when this abundance is around you, which we're putting there to nurture you a little bit for the hard work you've placed in here, you can see that the road ahead is about balance, because I see you need to treat yourself, and that's where I need to feel like you work hard, but you need a little bit of play hard as well. And that's why I feel that balance comes for you. So although you've been working very hard and you've been pulled in a lot of directions and you've had a lot to sort out, I see that now that you've got that nice healthy balance around you, and you can share through your wealth, you can share with others as well. You do have up and downs, and you will keep having them, but you know, this again is the Wheel of Fortune, which makes your wheel complete. So it's about movement. Once again, your Chariot moves, so does your wheel, but your wheel is about completing things and wanting to go to the new. So it's about feeling up. You can feel up and on top of the world, and then something will happen, it'll bring you back to rock bottom, but you'll keep going, and the movement will keep you going, because the card is about a complete cycle and the beginning of everything new. And again, you can be a little bit sentimental at times, and again, where movement and situations there, you can bring out your very passionate side of you. You can bring out the loving side of you, which you're going to show there. All these qualities that the Queen has within her, and the Queen of Cups, and supporting and helping other people that's struggling along as well, to help them balance things up within their life. So you've got the Juggler there to say, look, we can balance things up, and you're good at supporting other people that need that little bit of structure there. So again, even though we've got a lavish style there at the top, I still need you to keep your eye on the finances, what's coming in and what's going out, and balancing them again, because that is about another card of movement. So in this coming week, there's a lot of nice chill out times, but there's decisions also to be made where we're balancing things up and moving things around. So we're moving round, up and down, making things a little bit difficult, then they come all right. But don't be tempted by the devil, because even if the lavish card brings redundancies, and I know this won't be for everyone out there, but if it doesn't, there will be new doors to open. There'll be a lot of weighing up to do, and movements in a direction, because the Chariots do move you in directions. In comes the devil. Now the devil is a little bit of temptation also, but it's also, don't get obsessed to emotions or feel that you've got to play games with other people's games, and you can break free from situations anytime you want to do that, because that devil is always tempting, and it becomes obsessive at times. You can find that nothing ties you to them. You're free to do your things and walk from anything at any time that you wish to do so. We have got the Queen there that's actually, you're in control of situations as well. You're an advisor and you like to take advice. So if anything you need to sort out or weigh up, take some advice from that Queen, because she's a great advisor, and she likes to put things in order, and she sees two sides to everything. So you may need a little bit of advice there if it's on something that's bothering you about work or relationship wise. Take some advice from the Queen and stay, because it's a control card as well. So even though we've got the devil, and the devil likes to control, but so does the Queen, so there's a little bit of friction there going off. But the Knight of Wands comes to move you forward from that. So nothing major once again, but it's lifting up and moving forward. And although I've said like the charge that Knight of Swords that challenges at the very beginning, the Knight of Wands doesn't do that. He lifts things up and he moves it again, he moves forward. So all the things you've got to do and reflect on there, because there's a lot of reflection, there's a lot of decisions, and even if it means for a new job that's showing its hand there, you've got to make sure that the journey is worth taking. So make sure you use your hangman at the back, make sacrifices, but also rest on it while you feel that you've got everything coming to you in the right direction. So I will leave you with that, Pisces. I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, like and subscribe for me, or even leave me a comment. Please, you're welcome to do that. And I will come and post you another video in the coming week. Thank you for listening.